Woo, epic Spaceducks, best song ever.
I pushed away from my desk and I couldn't get back.
Well, you see, you need faster wheels on your chair, I guess.
Yeah, well, that and not socks. I took my boots off finally, and now I'm just slipping and sliding.
Gotcha. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to share, copy.
Okay, we'll wait a couple minutes, see if anybody pops in. Well, here comes the crew.
Here comes people.
Here comes everybody. What's up, guys? If you're dropping in, say hello and Happy New Year.
Happy almost New Year. Well, if Alder joins us, you know, he's already, yeah, he future boy. He's already well into the future. So that's to tell us how 2022 turns out.
I got to switch my things here. There we go.
Eric's back on his phone because he's having internet problems again. So, hey, look, there's Shay. How you doing, sir?
There we go. Okay. No more touching the phone.
I was just talking to him on Facebook. Welcome, sir. We'll let a couple more people join in, and we'll throw up the link for anybody that actually wants to join us.
Sure. Yeah, this is we started this a month ago, right?
Yeah.
Doing a little hobby thing, but with our listeners. So
yes,
we opened up the green room to you guys if you want. Ooh. If you have cameras and want to join us and work on projects.
Yeah, man.
The backlog is real.
I've got a bunch of stuff on my desk right here. I've got some wall sung minis, some infamy minis, some twisted.
I can't.
You don't even have the new bell. You don't even have the new bell ready.
Here, can you hear it?
That's not how you're supposed to ring it. Some twisted minis and probably some other stuff on here.
Yeah, how about I open it now? I kind of did, but yeah, you guys, we're going analog.
That's right.
So I don't have to worry about my phone. Every time Max says twisted, I will be set. So he sent me.
Yes, the real bell.
The real deal. So we will be set.
Get that thing out of the box because you're going to need it.
You were already.
I already said it once.
All right, here we go. First time.
First bell ring. There it is. Boom, baby.
It's got a nice loud ring to it. Heck yeah.
It does.
All right, put it right over there within reach.
Yeah, man. Now, what are you working on? What do you got on the desk tonight?
So I have, this is what I was rolling back when we were just starting and I couldn't get back. So if you guys watched our last shorts, I forgot to open it. So I actually ended up waiting until Christmas. But my good buddy here, Buddy.
I'm
getting a little bit of glare. Sent me that for Christmas.
Dormammu.
So I've been the last couple of days frantically working on him to get them all set and ready for tonight. Because I'm like, man, this would be perfect. So here we go.
Man, that's big.
Okay, let me grab a mini here. I'll grab Wolverine, who I built up on a base. But look at that size difference.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, doesn't he have a couple of little satellite pieces with him too? Or
yeah, I got them all built, but I only ended up priming one because I figure I might not even get to it. So I'll show you unprimed and primed. Yeah, he's got these little what the heck are these even called?
Space world things.
Yeah. What are they called? They are called dimensional rifts.
Okay.
So
right. That's cool.
Yeah, they're kind of neat. I mean, these are big too.
Yeah.
I mean, put Wolverine next to that, and it's like, holy cow. That's you know what's cool about this? We could use this as like not really scatter terrain because it's so big, but say like ray gun, you know?
Oh yeah, that would be really good in retro ray gun.
Yeah, retro ray gun, something weird like this would be good terrain.
Yeah, that would be. That would be.
So yeah, I got that all set. And you want to see the neat thing that I did with Dormammu?
Yeah,
I gotta get Doctor Strange now because
you definitely need Doctor Strange.
But which one, the old one or the new one? I kind of like the old one better.
Well, do they have them both out, or are you talking from Etsy?
No, they did two versions. They did one with the classic costume and then with a newer costume.
Oh, okay.
But so he comes with a bunch of different bases.
Right.
And bloop.
Oh,
so there's one base. You know, it's got all the runes and stuff on it.
Uh-huh.
Well, one of the other bases he comes with is just your classic city. So I magnetized him. Because you can take him just by himself as like a regular villain.
Right.
He comes with like 4 stat cards. But
I think it's how you play him. Like if he's the main bad guy, or
he's like a scenario thing where you can take 2 teams versus him.
Right.
You know?
Oh, look, there he is from the future. It's Alder. What's happening, sir?
Good morning. How is 2022? Is it any better than 2021?
Or more importantly, is it any different? Besides, well, it's hot there, so
probably not. Yeah, hot there. Well,
it's hot here too.
Yeah, you could be lucky too, because you know what I'm expecting tomorrow?
What's that?
6 to 8 inches of snow, buddy.
Oh man, it was 78 here today.
Good thing I have all these minis to paint tomorrow.
Right?
Huh?
Right?
I ain't going nowhere.
All right, you want to go ahead and let me copy the link here.
Yeah, if you guys are joining us like last time, we invited you guys on here to just hobby with us and stuff. Mac's going to put the link in there, and if you have a camera and you're willing to, you know, come on the show, you don't have to. You can just work at home,
or you can come on and you don't have to talk or say anything. You can just paint your little models and
be a lurker.
Be a lurker. That's right. That's right. You know what? I don't have any Irkin on my desk because they lurk in Twisted.
Now the other
in Twisted. Eric, Twisted. Thank you. You missed it, Alder. I bought him an analog bell so that he can ring it.
Yeah. We're all set up, guys. But the neat thing, this too is even like a terrain piece. You know, it comes with 2 different bases, so
that's a good rain in hell terrain piece right there.
Oh yeah, I mean, this thing in the picture they have it all painted like fire. So
yeah, that'd be a really good rain in hell piece.
And it came with a bunch of extra like little fire bits that I can glue here and there if I want. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice. Super nice. That's awesome.
I just reached for my mouse to scroll.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna actually work on
I need
your
to
phone.
move the mouse completely out of the way. Oh well.
Well, getting stuck on your phone. So anyway, I've got a bunch of stuff on mine. So I think it's Hobby Hangout, and
you ready to go?
I'm ready to go, man. I'm gonna switch up my cameras and turn my light on so that I can actually see what I'm doing.
Okay.
And can you even go camera? Can you move your camera now, or are you stuck like that?
I could. I have to. I'm gonna make everybody dizzy unless I turn this off.
Yeah, everyone take your Dramamine real quick, or look away. Oh, there you go. We can look at Ogre.
Yeah, we'll put Ogre on there so I can
Ogre on there. All right, cool.
Move this around.
Boom. Boom. There we go. All right. So I got to find my glasses because can't see.
You got a nice big pile there.
Oh yeah, I got this dude right here. He's from I think he's from the Conan game.
Okay.
And I just happened to pick up. Hey, there's Alder. What's happening? Future man.
Morning,
Great Scott.
Man, it didn't take you 30 minutes to get in.
I know. It's like I know what I'm doing this time.
I got all kind of stuff. I do have an Irkin to paint. I've got Rozer here that I haven't finished. I've got him, and then I got a bunch of Bobbies I have to finish, and I have Shrike. I did find that the way he is with this little ankle for the metal one, I have 2 of these, and on my other one, I have my little barrels that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I stuck one on there under the base like he was leaping over it, and it worked out really well. And then
those houses you got that you took pictures on your Twisted table, I got dinged. Where did you get those at again?
I got them at Walmart. They were
Walmart. Okay.
They're Christmas houses, and they were on clearance. So I was looking at them, and I wanted some row houses, but
now are you going to get those ones, the new ones from War Cradle? They're on pre-order right now.
Which ones?
They're like
the Dunsmith ones.
They're industrial. Like there's a warehouse, a burnt out warehouse, and
I saw that. I think I might. I was looking at that last night. Was talking to Alan
because those you could use just about for any game, really.
Yeah,
it's got a abandoned train station, I think, in it, which is kind of cool.
Yes, I did like that one. I'm looking for a good.
Okay, I gotta move the bell.
Train. Oh, there you go. Put the bell right where we can see.
Right there. So I'm ready for you.
You ready for me?
I don't have to fumble with my phone anymore.
Poor Mamu. Who are you working on there, Alder? Is that Tesla?
Yes, that's Tesla and Oliver.
Oh, Oliver.
Today. Yep.
I have Frank here from Infamy.
Oh, yep, cool.
This is the there was 2 iterations of them. I have both of them. I don't like this one as much as the other one. I already have the other one painted. He's much more substantial.
Oh, okay.
He's a large fellow.
He's just husky. He's husky.
He's husky.
Big boned.
He's big boned. Big boned. I wonder if Tonio will be joining us. Shay, if you have a camera or something, feel free to join us. I know you said you were going to be painting, so.
Okay, I got to move this because I already almost dipped in it.
Your coffee?
Yes.
Well, that's okay. That just adds flavor.
Coffee in the mug this time.
There you go. That's a beautiful thing. Beautiful. So did you do anything for New Year's, Alder?
No, I just stayed up, watched a couple of movies on Netflix, and I was actually in bed about 1:45 midnight, so too tired.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not in any big hurry to.
Yep.
This is the extent of my excitement, I think. Right here.
But I don't do spoilers, so Book of Boba Fett, I won't tell you what's happened, and wow, I tell you what, you won't believe what's happened in 2022 so far.
Yeah, I forgot that was on.
What, you haven't watched it yet?
Oh. I gotta.
Look, I have the ogre picture too. I don't know why I lost my camera.
Probably because I set it up.
Oh, what did you do?
Hey, hold on. Something's not right.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
There we go.
You put me on the right side. It's confusing otherwise.
Yes, it is.
It's confusing.
Let's see if I can get any higher with my camera here.
I am in the home stretch on my Twisted Minis. I have 3 Bobbies left, Rozer, this Shrike.
Love the Bobbies.
They're one of my favorites. That is everything that I have. I still have to get I don't really play the Scions, but I collect them anyway. But I have to get the Houndmaster, the Hounds, and the Scarab Mummy.
Yep.
And then I'm supposed to be getting the Monstrous Marvels. Those should be coming soon. And then that will be everything.
Until they release the next lot.
Yes.
Your mic turn off, Mac?
What's that?
Did your mic turn off?
It did a minute ago, yeah.
Because it sounds like
my camera and everything. Oh, let me. Maybe it switched mics on me.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me see.
I want to hear that.
Sounds okay to me. So
I want to hear the smooth, dulcet sounds.
Yep, that's what happened. Let's see. There we go. How about that?
Oh, much better.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's some silky smooth.
There you go. All right. Shay says he's not going to stream, but he'll hang out. Cool. And if you're working on anything, Shay, post up in the Facebook group, man. We'd love to see what you're working on.
And even
Jim's with us too. He's watching the Georgia game. Much prefers us, but the game is kind of important. It's not that important. Come on.
Well, it's important if he's winning money, I guess.
Well, I suppose, yeah, you could say that. If there's money involved, it's probably important. I don't know, man. It's been so long since I worked on these bobbies. I don't even remember where I left off.
Oh, I love the bobbies. They were
I do too. I already have a whole set of them painted. I picked up a second set because the last time I ran Aberline and the bobbies, I ran just Aberline and all bobbies. I had, I think, 6 bobbies, Aberline, and Sergeant Clark on the table.
Cool.
You saw my hand, right?
Cool.
Your black glove?
No. My trigger finger is ready.
Oh.
You guys are talking about bobbies and stuff. And
well, you know.
I was ready.
Now, I have all the Scions minis, so that's the goal for next year. To get start painted on those.
Nice. Now, is there anyone local that you play with, Alder, or?
Mainly my son.
Okay, that's a good person to play with.
Yep. Yeah, so maybe when things... I mean, I suppose we're fairly open, but I haven't really pushed it, so... I'm also keen to get everything painted first. I'm one of those
I understand.
Weirdo people.
You don't want to play the gray horde. I get it.
No, I can't play with a miniature until it's painted. So
see, I don't like to, but I will because I want to play. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Spaz, Happy New Year! You can jump on with us if you want, Spaz. We threw the link up there. It's on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And Jim said, no money, just been a Georgia fan. Okay, well, we hope they win for you then, whoever they're playing. Unless it's Clemson, because my wife went to Clemson, so I have to root for them. So do you prefer the resin or the metal, Alder?
Probably the metal.
Yeah.
I just like the weight.
Yeah, me too.
That's at the end of the day, when you're moving things around the table, I like something solid in my hand.
Yeah.
But their resin is very nice.
Yes, I particularly like how in the staves and stuff that there's a little piece of metal inside the resin to keep it from breaking.
Old GW fine cast or fail cast as it was resin.
Oh gosh, yeah, that stuff was terrible. Such cool models that they had too for it.
Yep.
But they were just terrible.
Yep. Especially over here in the heat, it's like they would literally melt. There was a local GW store that had to move them away from the window because if the sun came through the window on them, they would just melt in the packets.
Yeah, that quality of resin wasn't good then. There's a game here out of Texas called Arena Rex. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Mac, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, it's a gladiator game, sort of fantasy gladiators, but now they've changed resin, but when they first started, they had some that was like that. We had just had a hurricane come through and the power was out in the house, and it wasn't that hot outside. It was, maybe 78 degrees Fahrenheit. So it was maybe 85 in the house. And I had one model that was standing on one leg, and she just fell over because her ankle got soft.
Yep.
And it was not that hot. Oh, there's Dan. What's happening, Dan? Hello, hello. So, Spaz, are you working on anything? And Dan, are you working on anything, or are you up at the shop? I have to remember what colors I did on these bobbies. Oh, who do we got now? Oh, it's Ron.
Oh, that's right.
Hello, Ron.
Hey, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Good morning.
Welcome to the party. Or whatever it is.
Okay, I had you open in two screens. I had to close one of them. I was getting an echo.
Did you like us that much? You just like two screens?
Yeah, man, I just can't get enough.
All right. I like that.
See, look, I'm even.
Well, happy New Year.
Happy New Year. See, look, I'm even. If I can get my lamp out of the way. Look.
Oh, yeah, look at there. Indian Invasion shirt.
Brown nosing.
Let's see. Jim said, do we know why we're not updating on Spotify? Last podcast was the convention games
now what have
one.
I done?
As the best I know, Jim, it's usually just really behind. I don't know why. There's a couple of other platforms that are even more behind than that. And I don't know. All of it auto updates from Podbean. So
I think Google is up to date. The last time I looked there.
Yeah.
That's what I go to use or listen to podcasts, and Podbean I know is up to date.
Right.
Better be.
Right.
I don't remember. I know it's, what is it called now? Apple Podcast now or whatever. They're kind of slow too for some reason.
Yeah, I think they do a bunch of
Nope. We just lost Mac.
I was going to say, was that me or everything just went quiet?
He was right in the middle of the
I know.
word. There he is. What did you do?
No, my camera keeps cutting out for some reason. I'm not sure why.
That's weird that it shuts your mic off and stuff too. It like totally resets everything, it sounds like.
I think it's just because it's where I'm set, how I'm set up for it. I don't know exactly. Let me check it real quick.
Well,
lose it again.
You always tell me, what would solve that.
That's right. Just move.
Come on up. You got a nice blizzard coming.
You have bad internet. We've already determined that.
Well, yeah. Well, don't get me started on that. Darn thing worked for 10 days, and I can't go out to yesterday or tomorrow. Tonight. Oh, well. I just love it when we call them to say, hey, we have a connection problem. They're like, well, your phone sounds like it's working good. Yeah, because we don't have you as a phone provider.
Because if we did, I'd be calling you from my neighbor's house.
Well, Mary was on the phone earlier for 40 minutes. Couldn't get through. And for some oddball reason, she got a text from them. So she texted them back, and that was a lot faster.
Yeah, they don't want to talk to anybody anymore.
No, they don't. Because I know the last time that happened, they hooked us up to a computer that ran a diagnostic and said, okay, you're done, and then hung up on us. Didn't even get a chance to talk to a live person to make sure everything was okay.
Oh, Dan's building some Gaslands stuff for a war rig for tomorrow's Gaslands event. That's cool. All right, so I need some white.
So what is everybody working on? I see you told you what he's working on, Gasland stuff.
I am working on Twisted.
Where's the bell? There we go.
There it is. We got an analog bell now, Ron. You missed that. I sent an analog bell to Eric.
And I
ready,
got
Eric?
it today.
I'm working on.
Now, this is what I'm working on, Ron. Is my Christmas present from Mac.
Dormammu. Hi, Alan.
And this guy's huge.
What's up?
That's retired Alan, guys.
No more Chick-fil-A.
No more Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
Well, unless you just want some Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, he'll just eat it now.
that's right.
Okay, where's my?
Yeah, now I have no excuse not to clean the shop, which I'm doing.
There you go.
I've deleted almost 1,000 items out of my inventory today.
Wow.
Yeah, it hadn't been done in a while.
Well, it's about time you did some work. That's all I'm saying.
I know, and clean too. So, not all for you, Jason.
Come here.
So you got a gas? Oh, he disappeared. He ran away. Just gonna ask him about his Gaslands event. He could probably have all kinds of events now that he's officially retired.
Heck yeah. He's still open, it sounds like, for the public.
Oh yeah, they've been open.
A lot of places have closed like 3, 5-ish.
Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that it's New Year's Eve. I was like, yeah, he's open. What are you talking about?
We never close, man.
Are you working on anything, Alan? Or are you just chilling?
I think he ran off.
I'm cleaning.
He always runs off.
I'm cleaning. Can you hear me?
You're cleaning.
Yeah, I got to run off and make money.
There you go. Go ahead, man. Go ahead with your bad self. No.
Midnight tonight.
Midnight tonight. Yeah, I'll probably be in bed. That's pretty late,
Sleep is for the weak.
Yeah, well, I'll take
right
it.
there.
I agree, Eric. When you're old like me, there's not enough time, so you can't sleep.
There'll be enough time when you're taking that dirt nap.
That's right.
I have a passel of children, so I like to sleep when I'm allowed to.
Not allowed to. Not children.
On those rare occasions that I'm permitted to sleep.
No, I'm trying to clean up. I'm cleaning off a table because I want to do a lot at first of next week to clean the store and finish rearranging
and play some Twisted.
Yeah,
man, that works good. That works good.
So much quicker than your electronic one.
Yeah,
I know it's
turn on
perfect.
the app and
no, it's actually pretty busy, especially late this afternoon. So I hadn't got.
I got you.
Now I'm cleaning and I see something in my inventory like I need to get rid of that, or I start looking and there's like, yeah, that needs to go.
Let's see what Peter's doing. And if he
Cooking
wants to join
breakfast.
us,
He's probably eating breakfast.
I know it's not. It's 2:00 there.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're ahead of me. They're even further in the future.
that's
Yeah.
right. They're way in the future.
They're getting ready for January 2nd.
Yeah, I was hoping to root against Georgia, but that's not happening. Michigan can't even tie their shoe right now.
Oh well,
Oh,
in
no,
that case,
it's not even a game.
No, they. It's. I mean, it's like they don't want to. It's pathetic. It's sad.
It's the score at halftime was the same score as the final from the Alabama game.
Oh yeah, Michigan. They've had 4 turnovers.
Yeah,
They can't.
I turned it off. It was ugly.
Yeah.
well, let's be honest. This is way more fun anyway.
Absolutely.
No, not if Georgia's losing.
Oh, you might want to be watching the comments because Jim might have words for you.
That's fine. That's fine. Won't bother me. It's like growing up, whoever's playing the Dallas Cowboys, I rooted against. That was my dad's team.
Yeah.
So I had to root against him.
See, up here in the Chicago area,
The Bears.
it was the Bears, and you rooted for whoever was playing the Packers.
Well, even though I'm the other side of the world, that's my team.
Who? The Bears or the Packers?
No, the Raiders.
Oh, I didn't even see that. The Raiders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, John Madden just died.
Yes, very sad.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
I did not hear
Eddie
about
White
that.
died today too. That was sad.
Yeah, that was really sad.
Just 2 weeks
What-
short of her 100th birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
John Madden is the only famous person I ever met.
Oh, you met him? How'd
Yep.
you meet him?
I had to fix his refrigerator.
Okay.
When I got out of the Air Force, I stayed out in California for a while, and I was in Northern California.
Yeah.
And I was a manager at an air conditioning company, but it was a residential company. But I had done commercial air conditioning,
Sure.
and none of the guys had. Well, John Madden had a walk-in refrigerator. So
I'm sure.
he had a commercial refrigerator.
He had a commercial
So-
kitchen.
So when they got the call, the boss came back and was like, "Hey Mac, can you go out there? Because we don't have anybody who knows how to work on it." I'm like, "Yeah, where are we going?" John Madden's house. I was like, "Yeah, sure, that'd be cool." My dad asked me the other day. He goes, "Did you get his autograph?" I said, "Well, I had him sign the receipt."
Mm-hmm.
That's about all I did.
See, Mac, I knew there was another reason I liked you. I'm ex-Air Force too.
So's Alan.
Is he? Hey. I
What'd
was
you
an
do?
SP.
Oh, I was a civil engineer.
I counted rivets on the B-52s.
Nice.
Oh. Yep.
Yay.
That sounds riveting.
That one had to come out.
The only good thing about North Dakota, being stationed in North Dakota, was that
Nothing's good about North Dakota.
no, we were 90 minutes from Winnipeg. That was about the only good thing.
Yeah, my brother-in-law was at Why Not My Night.
Yeah, good grief.
And
I had coming out
of
of tech school, I had orders to Minot, and they changed them a week before I got done with tech school. I was the happiest person in the world.
Yeah, that's probably one of the worst locations.
Yeah. Well, I think when I was in North Dakota and the orders came down, 2 sets of orders, one for Turkey and one for England. And I was like, oh my gosh, don't send me to Turkey. There are no women there.
I could have taken either one.
So, but I got the England orders, man. I loved it over there.
Where were you at? Lake and Heath?
Greenham
or-
Common.
Okay.
We were there. I was there when we loaded up the bombs on the FB-111s to bomb Gaddafi.
Yep. Yeah, I had a instructor that was on one of those. He was I don't know what were they Wizzos or just Navs,
I don't remember what they were. I was
but
supposed to
yeah,
just
he
stand
was.
there and make sure nobody saw anybody getting the stuff
Yep,
loaded.
he was on the back seater of one of those planes.
I remember they locked our base down and we couldn't go anywhere for like a month. That was not
good
fun.
times.
Yep. Then we had the anti-nuke activists, which I'll use the nice term, peace women,
Yep.
that they would throw buckets of pee and everything at people. Tell you what, the MOD, they don't play. I've seen them break more fingers when people grabbing the fence.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, where did that billy club come from? Where did you have that? It's like it
He
just
can't tell
appears
you
out
that.
of
It's
thin
top
air.
secret. He
Yeah,
can't tell
it's
you where
like-
he keeps it. It's secret.
They were
Oh,
some
we
really
got
nice guys, though.
Mini War Mutts here. Happy New Year.
Oh, yeah. Happy New Year, sir. And then he threw out Chiefs, Chiefs, Chiefs. That must have been directed towards you, Alder, since you're a Raiders fan.
That's okay. I'm a Bungles fan, so it doesn't matter.
So it's Fernando's birthday today.
It is Fernando's birthday today.
Nando.
He
Did he
is
have
17.
I'd say good birthday. I knew that from last weekend, but I forgot.
Well, we haven't really done anything because his mom's working. So when she gets off work, we'll
Wake him
do
up.
something. We'll do something. Take him out and beat him or something.
There you go.
So how old are all your kids, Mac?
The oldest will be 28 in February, and then 17, 11, 9, and 8.
My
Never a
oldest
dull
is
moment.
26. Then I got a 17-year-old and an 11-year-old.
Yay! Somebody else who's dumb.
Yeah, me.
Yep,
Yeah, my
that's
17-year-old, he's gone. They all went to the bowling alley. It's like a 4-hour bowl for $20, and so him and a bunch of his buddies all went to the bowling alley for the night.
Nice.
So, all right. Now what? Where is?
All right. I'm going to be so happy to get these bobbies done. They've been sitting half painted for I don't know how long, man.
Which game's that from, Mac?
Twisted.
Oh, good.
I
set that one up.
I mauled it there that the thing went ring.
Well, I think a little bit of practice, Eric, when we get off tonight, just, get a little
Yeah, he needs to get
in.
some.
Just practice.
Yeah, just sit there taking swipes at the bell.
Well, I'm gonna run and go do some more stuff. I just want
All
so
right,
you guys
man.
are on.
Thanks
Say
for
Happy New
popping
Year.
in.
Happy New Year, Alan.
New Year.
Hey, Alan,
Yes,
check
sir.
out that last message I just sent in the group message where I was talking to Peter. Go read that one.
Okay.
All right, I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Yep. See you guys.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye,
Bye,
Felicia.
Felicia.
I love it.
Killing me, Smalls.
My daughter went and got her hair done a few weeks ago, and she was getting it she was done, and she was getting ready to go out. And she's only 9. Kids don't pay attention to what's going on, and my wife says, "Okay, say goodbye to her," because she was getting ready to walk out. And of course, my kids have heard me say that a whole lot. And she goes, "What's her name, Mom?" And she says, "Felicia." And my daughter just looks at her and goes, "I can't." Because she was going to be like, "Bye, Felicia."
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's all your fault.
It is all of it. I can't even escape it. It is.
All right, it's way over there, so I don't dip in it. Coffee break time.
Coffee break.
With an OG one.
Oh,
Alder's
yeah.
got the fancy blue one.
I know, right? Somebody else does too. Somebody else has the Mini Warmutt said he just got finished getting slaughtered by a horde of walkers. That's how he ends 2021. Zombicide first edition.
Oh, man.
Toxic City, Prison Outbreak, and Angry Neighbors for 2022. Nice.
I like that prison expansion for that game. That was a lot of fun. We should be getting Cowboys pretty soon.
Yeah.
I think February, March.
I should be getting some Drowned Earth stuff pretty soon too. I got my shipping, make sure your address is correct.
Oh, yeah.
Email. And I'm super excited about that.
Just in time for a new Zombicide. Which I already told the wife. I told Mary, I said, I don't care what the game is. I just want that one big, massive zombie mega mini. That's all I want. I don't care about the rest. Well, maybe
a little bit. Maybe just a tiny bit.
Silver Surfer. I if I'm getting the big guy, I got to get him.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yep. The Marvel Zombicide.
Yeah. A mini as big as a child.
I just put Little Mac on the table when I want a mini that big.
Just put on a helmet on him.
Yeah, just dress him up. Whatever I'm playing, just dress him up.
Come on, you've had practice putting the frowny eyebrows on him.
That was epic.
That was epic. Oh my God, I'd never laughed so hard in my life. He looked like Wario from Mario Brothers.
Well, then he wanted Nike swooshes, so I gave them to him. All right. Well, hold on. I got to clean my brush. I can't talk about that and then not let everybody see what I'm talking about. All right. Let me find the picture. So my 8-year-old comes walking in. It was last summer. He says to me, "Hey, Dad, can I shave my eyebrows?" Now, I'm a very accommodating father when my kids say stupid stuff. So I said, "Yeah, sure. It's summertime. Who cares?" So we went in the bathroom and I shaved his eyebrows. Hold on a second. I'll get you a picture. He looked awesome. Hold on. I got to find it. It was hilarious. Oh, here we go. Okay. So let's see if I can get it in there. There's no eyebrows. Shaved them bad boys right off.
And was he happy with the result?
Oh, yeah. He was proud of it. But then.
Okay.
Oops. Where'd Mac go?
Yeah, lost Mac again.
There he is.
I don't know why that keeps happening. I changed my thing and everything. I don't know why that keeps happening. So a couple days later, he says to me, "Dad, I want eyebrows." I said, "Okay, come here." So I gave him some eyebrows.
Oh.
And he loved them. He was like, "Those are awesome, Dad." So then we went to my mom's house, went to the pool a couple times, and they rubbed off. And then he says, "Dad, can you give me some Nike swooshes?" So I did. So he got some Nike swooshes. Yes. Good times.
Very good.
Those are pictures that you hold on till he's in his 20s, and
that's it. At his 21st, they all come out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, he's a good sport though. He'll be the one that's like, "Dad, get those pictures out where you shaved my eyebrows."
Yeah, I was sent a nice picture from 1982 of me and my mother we were somewhere in Florida. I think it was at like Disney World or something.
Did you even know
Man,
what to do with yourself in that kind of heat?
my shorts couldn't get any higher. My mom's perm couldn't get any bigger. Woo wee.
If I could go back in time and make $1 million, I'd go back to the 80s and buy up all the Aquanet stock.
Oh my goodness. I think that's still a pretty big seller though.
Yeah, but not like it was in the 80s.
Not then, yeah. Oh my God. Ladies, we've been our dinner TV show we've been watching for the last couple weeks now. Netflix has the entire Knight Rider series on there.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Wife's never seen it.
What?
Yeah.
That's just wrong.
Dad
Yeah.
did not. Dad watched some other show on Friday nights. So
How dare he?
Right. That was the wrong show.
Yeah. That's bad parenting right there.
It is.
so she's experiencing it all for the first time.
Oh yeah. The OG Hasselhoff.
Heck yeah. Charity went online and found that she could get me a members only coat like they had on there. Powder blue.
I think.
So what's next after you guys finish Knight Rider? Magnum PI?
No, I gave her the choice. I said, okay. My first pick was MacGyver. That was one of my favorite shows. But then after that, I was thinking, oh, wait, what about Hunter? You know?
Oh, that's a good show.
And I said, yeah, it stars Fred Dryer. She had no clue who that was. And I'm like, okay, I'll give you that. Why would you be familiar with, sports from way back then? But I don't know. Hunter might be a little harder because I would have to find it, whereas MacGyver, I have it all. So I just pull out the box sets. Yeah, she's liking the show.
Yeah, I liked it too. Oh, Mini Warmutt's wife said no on Galactus. Dang it.
Well, see, now Simon, it was a couple years ago when they did the Cthulhu Death May Die. They had that big, huge Cthulhu. And I so wanted that, but I was like, man, I cannot do that. And I regret not doing it. Once I saw that thing in person, one of my buddies has it, and I'm just like, oh my God.
And your fear of missing out kicked in? Big
Yes, I am not going to miss out this time. Yeah, I start to itch a little bit and twitch when I see those things.
time?
I can put it
I've
right
got the
next
big
to my
Cthulhu or next
Oh,
to your
you
what?
have it? You have
I have
it?
the big Cthulhu that Horror Clicks put out.
Oh, I
I won
remember that one. Yeah.
I won it at Gen Con during a tournament. It's huge.
Yeah, I remember that. All those big ones, because didn't they do like a Sentinel and I
Yeah.
think they did Galactus and Fing Fam Foom, that dragon guy.
Yeah, they were
In those-
huge.
Yeah, they were huge. I remember that. Yeah, I'll get it and I'll put it right next to Dr. Doom.
There you go.
And then the dog can bark at it because he's afraid of Dr. Doom, like he should
Well,
be.
yeah, I was about to say, I mean, who's not afraid of Dr. Doom? Come on.
Well, since I had this gray out that I was painting my rocks with, I'm gonna paint some cars.
Uh-oh. Are you transitioning?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple things off to the side here I could work on, so
Painting a bunch of space zombies. I got to get them done so I can actually play some Stargrave.
Space zombies.
what are you using model wise for that?
I
Space
bought these.
Zombie.
These were an STL that I printed off.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let me see if I can get one to actually focus. My camera's lagging, it looks like here. At least on the Facebook feed. I got the Facebook feed on my phone so that I can see
what's going on.
See what's going
on. They kind of remind me of what was this Space Zombicide?
They almost Dead Space is what they remind me of.
Okay.
I like Dead Space.
Yeah.
I'm not a big video gamer, but I like
I'm not either. My son, my oldest, introduced me to it, so.
See, that's what I want to do with that mothership, Mac, is do some space zombie stuff.
Yeah.
See, this stuff here, Stargrave, Star Breach, Mothership, because I did the Kickstarter too. But they just sent out a link today, I think it was, or yesterday.
Yeah, it was today or yesterday.
Work in progress. Yeah. To check that out. I held up. Well, I think I downloaded the PDF of that. The old version.
Yeah.
I want a proper box.
Yeah, I almost went for the big deluxe one, but I'm like, no, that just kind of loses. I don't want no color. I want it all in black and white.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so I got a 2021, 2022 question for everybody.
Okay.
All right, so what was your favorite game that you played, or if you got to play anything, of 2021? Oh, and Mini Warmutt said, going to watch an Amazon Prime movie. Have a happy new year, buddy. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, happy new year.
And hi, Seth. Seth joined us too. So, favorite games of 2021 that you got to play? Anybody go? Take the initiative. Take charge.
Well, I already know what yours is.
No, you don't. You're just guessing. You just think you do.
But would he be wrong?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, man.
Okay, Seth threw his up as Rain in Hell. Good choice. Good game.
I'm going to have to say Stargrave.
Stargrave? Okay. Okay.
Because
what about you, Alder?
I played a bunch at summer camp.
Okay. Did your wife send you to summer camp?
No, actually, my son and the rest of the troop went to Philmont, New Mexico. And me and another leader, one of my gamer buddies, it's a leader in the troop, we packed up all our stuff, and there was us and 4 scouts. And so at night when they were doing their stuff, we were playing Stargrave and Frostgrave.
Nice. Nice. What about you, Alder?
Are you ready, Eric?
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Okay, hold on. My paint. Okay.
Twisted.
Yeah. All right. How about you, Eric?
I might have to go with Seth, and I think Rain in Hell was a big one for me this year. I had to think about it for a minute there because you know how I like my urban manhunt.
Yeah, and you got some good Crisis Protocol in too with Mike.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not because remember we already determined you're not going to get into Crisis Protocol.
I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into it.
we already knew that. Yeah. So okay, mine's Twisted. Surprise. Big shock. All right. So now, what's the one you really, really want to get to the table in 2022?
Let me look at the pile.
Okay, I can hit that right off. I I'm a subscriber to One Page Rules, and I want to get their Grimdark and their Fantasy Battles set of rules to the table to see how they compare to Warhammer 40K and just regular Warhammer Fantasy. But everything I've read and seen on it, I'm like, okay, I've got to like this because I've got armies. I just need to get it to the table.
All right.
What do you got, Alder?
Don't know, to be honest.
Nothing new you want to try?
You can say you want to try a new faction in Twisted.
Yeah. Well, that goes without saying. As already said, painting the Scions this year, so that's the goal. What I saw? What was that last week that I've been looking at a lot over the last week is Turnip 28.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I downloaded that.
Yeah, so did I. That's very interesting. Very weird.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought it was really kind of cool.
Yeah. So I've been looking at a lot of different models and stuff for that, and yeah, it's sort of got a bit of attention at the moment. So I have nothing of that sort of genre Napoleonic style to even convert to start with, but it wouldn't take much to go and get a box and do it. So
oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff out there,
which I've already looked at as well.
Well, naturally. I mean, it's good to be prepared.
Yes.
I mean, that's just good. That's just good preparing. Yes. Who could fault you for that, right? Well, for me, I think I really want to get I see you hovering over
another faction in.
Well, I already play all the factions in Twisted, so I can't in all fairness say Twisted, but I actually want to get this Quar's War on the table from Zombie Smith, because I love his models. I've always been a big fan of when the developer is. It's so weird because you come across some games where the developer is only kind of into the game. You know what? Does that make sense? That they don't really push and they don't seem that active in it, and they don't seem as excited. And Zombie Smith isn't one of those. You know, so he's like really excited about his game. He's a cool guy and he has really cool models. So that's what I want to get to the table. And Tonio says you can't join tonight. Happy New Year. Yes, sir. Right back at you. Happy New Year to you, sir. Happy New Year.
That's kind of like the way Matt Wilson was when War Machine and Hordes first came out.
Yeah.
He was all in.
I never played either one of those games. And it's funny because when I first got into Wild West Exodus, I was looking at Wild West Exodus. Is that one for you?
That's for me. Yeah.
Okay. I was looking at Wild West Exodus, War Machine / Hordes, and Malifaux because I was looking for a skirmish game because at that time I was getting out of 40K. I was just done with the constant rule changes, the constant $80 book. You know, I was just done with that stuff.
$100 ready to move.
Yeah, I was ready to move on. The funny thing about that with the price of the models is they're comparable to everything else. It's just that you need so many of them.
Yep.
So that
everybody
was
else $100 models. You only need one.
Right. And that was one of the games I was looking at, and it lost out to Outlaws Wild West Exodus. Because I can
understand that. That was on my radar for a while.
I loved Wild West Exodus.
Oh, where am I going to put these? I had to check to see how I was painting the other cars. So I actually have two.
Okay.
I don't know if I can decide on which one I would like more.
Okay.
One of them.
If we can forgive you for that, but we'll try.
One of them is this little game here. Look at it. Look at me. I'm just opening it.
Oh, I know where you're going.
One of them is this. I'd love to get this to the table and do some of the horror scenarios they have. I like the pulp theme with all the aces, and I got enough of the minis. So that's one. And the other one is I really want to get Silver Bayonet to the table and compare it to like Dracula's America. Kind of like what Alder said. I've never did like really a historic, like Napoleonic type of game. So I got this big old package of 4 different, forgot what they call them, war bands. But I got English, French, Spanish. I forgot what it all of them are. That I've never painted a mini like that, so I'm kind of interested in getting that one to the table, and I can order up my chupacabras and jackalopes and just go to town. Those are my 2.
Yeah, historicals have never appealed to me.
Me neither.
I don't know why, but I mean anything sci-fi, fantasy, superhero, pulpy, yeah, all that stuff. But I mean, and I read through Silver Bayonet, and I was like, man, that sounds cool, but
I watched a couple playthroughs of it, and I think that's kind of what swayed me, because it's more based on like the scenarios, and trying to find some kind of clue or something. And they throw in vampires and goblins and stuff, and it just it kind of seems interesting. So
vampires and goblins, oh my.
Yes, right up my alley.
Yeah, see, that's why I want to take a look at Dracula's America, and that's some odd setting for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like the backstory of Dracula's America, and just the campaign that they have set up, where your guys can take injuries, and they may still be alive, but maybe they're have a limp now, so their speed is cut in half, or maybe they took an injury to an eye, so now their aim is different. And
it was like the original Necromunda with the injuries and stuff. I've got all the Dracula's America's books, and I really like it. I don't get to play, but I really like it.
Where's my black?
Mostly because I don't have a big gaming community here. If I'm going to play, I'm usually playing solo.
Which I do like that you can do that,
Oh, it doesn't matter if there's rules for solo to me. I just make them up. I just don't care. I'm like, I want to play this game, and I don't really care that there's no rules.
You can just about apply Joe McCullough's Frostgrave, Stargrave mechanics for the enemies to any game.
Yeah.
I use Antimatter Games, Deep Wars, and Shadow Sea. He has an AI as well that I really like. That's usually the base that I use for what I'm doing. But it depends too. Sometimes I let the bad guys get away with maybe more than they should just because I'm trying to do something, make them harder to fight or something like that, because it's fun.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. How did I do that one?
There's so many games out there right now, little skirmish games, because I think, like me and you, Mac, there's so many people got tired of the Games Workshop changing rules, and you have to have 15,000 miniatures to play it.
And that's hard, especially when you have kids, because it takes so much time to do it. And not that that's a bad thing to set aside that kind of time. I mean, it's good to do that, but it's so much harder to get it all to the table when you're having to set aside that much time.
Absolutely.
And there's certain games, like one of the reasons that I absolutely love Relic Blade by Sean Sutter is, man, if you set aside...
I think Mac froze up.
Did I froze up?
All right, Mac, I'm breaking out my new Wargamer brushes, my Army Painter brushes.
Oh, yeah. Am I back? Did I froze?
You did for a while, but you're back.
Okay. I just bumped out of the stream and came back. I don't know why I'm having troubles tonight. I almost never do.
You're not holding your mouth right.
I must not be. I may need to lick my paintbrush some more. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I'm using my my bomb wick brushes. I started using them right after we got off last week. And I like them.
I'm already liking these, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I liked my Army Painter ones too. They were good brushes. I still have some of them because they're not all dead. Just those ones that were my go-tos for everything. Okay, so what do we have to do now? I don't know. Let's figure that out. Let's see here.
So am I the only one that assembly line paints?
No, I just don't do it so much anymore because that was one of the other things that I got tired of playing 40K is having to assembly line paint.
Yeah.
I kind of am right now. I'm painting 3 bobbies.
Yeah.
When you do skirmish games, I think the miniatures are more individual. So
yeah,
you're not mixing the same paints quite often for them.
I'm doing the bad guys for it. I mean, and it requires like zombies. You need so many of them because they can just come in and come in and come in.
Yep.
And like these green fish guys I'm painting, they're for a D&D campaign that I'm getting ready to run the family through. I've got them and where's it? Hang on. These things.
Yeah, I totally cheated with my I cheated with my zombicide zombies. I covered up my cheating really well though because I said I was going for a graphic novel look for them.
Yeah.
So I primed them black, dry brushed them white, added blood to certain spots to make little pops of color, and there they go. They were done.
Well, that's like these zombies. I used contrast paint for the jumpsuit. I wanted them in all orange jumpsuits, and then I don't remember what I used for their flesh. It might have been Thrall. I think it was Thrall flesh from P3. And then I just while we were sitting here, I just put a coat of Agrex Earthshade on them, and I'm gonna hit a couple of little things and then call them done.
Yeah.
I mean, they're zombies. They're gonna die by the handfuls anyway.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Ideally, that's what's going to happen.
Yes. There it is.
But perhaps not though.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, the dice are fickle at times.
Oh, mine aren't fickle. Mine just don't like
suck.
me. Yeah. My wife got me some new ones for Christmas too. She got me they're the ones, the D4 has a little egg in it, and then all the way up to the D12 it has the baby chickens, and then it's got the hen in the D20. I haven't tried them yet because they're just going to roll bad for me anyway. So I'm just enjoying them right now before I actually have to roll them.
I think this Vortex mixer is the best investment I've ever made.
Yep, those mixers, man.
Yep. Definitely.
I'm not fancy like
all morning.
I'm not fancy like you guys though. I got the nail polish shaker.
Well, I had that for the longest time, and it just really wasn't shaking up some of the paints, even if I let it sit there for 5 minutes.
Really? So, I've never had any problems with mine.
I got this one. I think it was $29.
Yeah, I only got a cheap one. Same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if it goes bad in a year, well, I'll spend another $29. You know, it's like I'm not going to spend $130 on a lab quality.
Yep. Especially on like the contrast paints and that, and the army painters.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
And
those
the army
contrasts
painter with that metal
definitely.
ball in it.
Yep.
All right.
Somebody playing ping pong in the background, Mac?
No, that's my son playing Fortnite.
Oh, okay.
I can't really tell
Looks
him
like
to
Mac
stop
froze again.
I could just hear it. It almost sounded like a ping pong going back and forth.
I don't know why I keep freezing.
Is it that cold there?
You want to go north.
No. No. Oh, actually, it's probably because my son is playing Fortnite. That's probably why I keep
there
freezing.
you go.
Oh, Nando.
Even
give
if
him give him a birthday spanking.
Even if it's not why, we're going to go with that.
There you go.
He said I just got on, so it's not him. I don't believe him. I think he's just trying to trick me.
Yep. Sounds good.
He's kind of shady like that.
Refill.
I have another question coming for you guys too. Hang on.
All right. I need to decide how I want to paint this guy. Because this is modeled after his newest version in the comics.
Yep.
I don't know if I want to do the classic colors, which are like purples and dark reds.
Oh yeah, I'm a classic kind of guy, so that would be
yeah,
my
I think
vote.
you should do classic too.
I just don't know where exactly I'm going to paint those colors, being that the costume is totally different.
Yeah, I was thinking about that when you mentioned that today.
Because I got some good colors for that. Like this red I have from Pro Acryl, the burnt red is turning into one of my favorite colors.
Pro Acryl for the win. Favorite paints.
And then they got some pretty good purples too. Yeah, I could always do reds.
So here's my question for everyone. I kind of know Eric's answer on this one, or at least part of it. So have you guys ever been involved in any of the programs that the game companies have to have their champions? So like the press gangers that Privateer Press had, the deputies / war hosts that War Cradle had, that kind of stuff. Have you guys ever been one of those?
I was a press ganger. I was a WotC delegate. And I don't know what you would call it for the Pulp City guys, but I did that for them. I did for Exile Games for Hollow Earth. I love being involved. Go ahead.
Did all of them have official programs?
The WotC was an official program.
I know the press gangers were too.
Press gangers was official. The one for Pulp City was not. It was just, I mean, he would give us stuff because it was such a small company. He knew that we were running stuff because we were posting stuff all the time, and he would send us stuff. And we were play testers for all of it. But yeah, those two were definite. The WotC one, man, you talk about getting stuff. I mean, they would send you, like when they D&D minis and all that stuff, they send you a whole case of this stuff to demo with. You know, when the new release would come out, you'd expect a box. When I first became a delegate, they sent me all the Avon Hill board games, all the D&D stuff, all the D&D miniatures, all the Star Wars miniatures. I mean, I came home one day and there's like a 5 foot wide by 6 foot tall mound of boxes on my porch. I'm like, holy
That's
cow,
horrible.
what is all this?
And the wife
I
goes,
know it was
what have you been ordering?
Oh, yeah, my wife is just, I quickly told her, hey, no, that's the free stuff. That's the stuff for me to demo and give away.
Sure.
That's what my wife said when I became a Plaid ambassador for Plaid paint, and the free stuff they sent me showed up. It was like, I mean, it was a lot of stuff. It was 2 big giant boxes. I was like, I didn't order. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I'm innocent. Okay, so Alder, you said you had never been in a program like that?
Not really, no.
And Eric, you of course did. You were you ever a deputy in the old?
I was never a deputy though. No.
Okay, I wasn't either.
A game with the second Kickstarter, so more or less towards the end of its run with Outlaw.
All right.
Well, I can tell you honestly.
And then when War Cradle took over is kind of when I went gangbusters.
Gotcha. Okay, so
when
my
Privateer
next question,
got rid of when Privateer got rid of the press gang program, the game died here.
Yeah, I knew that. I remember when that happened. So my next question is, what gets you to be part of one of those programs? Obviously, you have to like the game. I mean, that goes without saying. But what puts you over the top to want to be an ambassador, a representative of the game, and get out there?
I have to really be passionate about it. I mean, if I love playing the game, of course, back then when I was doing all those, I only had the one kid.
Right.
And then another one came along, but that wasn't too bad. But after my third one, and of course the program started, I started having less and less time to dedicate.
Dadgum kids.
Yeah, I know, right? But WotC got rid of their program. It's been quite a while. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's when it was right after 4E was released. Because we were play testers on 4E. There was me and the group of guys that I played with that all of us have been playing since either the late 70s or early 80s. And we all wrote like a 2-page review of the play test and what we thought was wrong, what we thought they could do to fix it. You know, it's like, take it with a grain of salt. And we were completely ignored. They took all the fanboy stuff. And I mean, that's when I quit playing D&D and went to Pathfinder or played 2nd and 1st edition.
Right.
But right after that, the program pretty much died because nobody was even interested in playing.
Right. So you got to love the game. But what about, I mean, does free stuff entice you, or
not necessarily? You get, I mean, like the press gang program, you only got free stuff if you were out there demoing and you earned points for, you know, doing so many demos.
Right.
That you could then trade in for models, which is what I did.
Which makes sense.
You know, that's understandable. And if you didn't do any demos, you didn't get anything.
Right. All right. What about you, Eric?
It's a nice perk, but I never really kind of expected it. I did it. I had enough of the passion of the game that I liked it enough that I wanted to share it. But I think the main reason I did it is because I wanted to get it introduced to local people, so I actually had people to play with.
Right.
See, that's why I did the Pulp City stuff with that we had, because I mean, yeah, he sent me free stuff from time to time, but I never asked for it.
Right.
I mean, it was just like I already had all the armies, I already had all the books, and I took all my stuff. I built all my own terrain to take the demo with. And actually, that was pretty good because that was when Fat Dragon Games had done a lot of. They'd done a modern city set of cardstock terrain, and so I was using that. So I was pimping them at the same time I was pimping Pope City, because Tom and I are
Look
good
at
friends.
you,
And it's
big
like, hey,
pimping.
yeah, I'm pimping. So,
All right. So Alder, what would it take to get you into a program for a game?
Time.
Okay, that's fair.
That's probably the
don't have
number one
time
factor.
to
Really.
commit to it, because you'd need to commit to it to do it properly.
oh, I couldn't do it now.
Yeah.
Because between that and Boy Scouts back then, I mean, because I'm still heavily into scouting, and my wife used to complain all the time, "You're gone like every weekend." I was like, "Well, we camping to go." I said, "Won't you just come along?" And she did
And
several
then-
times.
There you go.
So
All right.
it all worked out.
All right.
But
There's a
yeah, I
reason
think
I'm
that as long
asking.
as you've got a passion for a game, whether you're getting anything out of it or not, I mean, especially if it's like like what you're talking about, like there may be a community or not that for it, but there can't be one if nobody's showing it.
Right.
So if you get out there and show it, you can. I mean, I've got a bunch of my friends that have bought into a bunch of. I did Mongoose Publishing too.
Okay.
When they had Starship Troopers and Babylon 5, because there was a friend of mine, he would do the Starship Troopers demos and I would do the Babylon 5 demos, and we got a lot of people into those games.
So what would be an ideal program to you guys that would, barring the fact that you wouldn't be able to magically get time, what would be like some that would make it very enticing to want to do? What?
Play testing is a big thing for me. I love getting involved in play tests, which help you. You're helping form the game,
right?
In play testing, which is, that Vortex game that you bought.
Yep.
I was a play tester in that. I was a play tester in Pulp City. And those games are games that I love and I still play, and not just because I play test them, because I helped make them what they are, and that really, really entices me.
Eric,
your
turn.
What would
be the ideal? I'm just going to call it deputy program, just because.
Okay, ideal program.
Yeah. What would be the ideal?
Well, see, any program that you're kind of doing that demo, I think it's a funny thing, because you're dealing with not only the company that you're kind of champion for or representing, but then you're dealing with the local stores and stuff too. So
right. Yeah,
I think something that I always had a struggle with was support from on both of those ends, from the company and from whatever your local store is. A lot of times I think I would have an event planned and the store failed to put it up on their board to let just people that come in the store know, oh, this Sunday there's an event of this game. So I was dependent on people just walking in and seeing that I was doing demos.
Right.
So that was a struggle. And then I think just from the company too, giving you support is a big thing.
What kind of support would you want from the company?
I think not so much in like the free product and minis and stuff like that, but maybe some kind of promotion material, flyers that you can put up in your local store,
Right.
or calling out on forums and Facebook groups and stuff like that. I think is a good way to support somebody that's champion you and your game. I think
My wife is going nuts.
You put so much time.
You're what?
My wife's in the background going, "What's up, Ant-Man?"
I mean, you put so much time into building these models and painting them and trying to make them the best that you can to entice somebody to get that table presence, that putting more time into actually promoting the thing too, that can take time away from the presentation that you're putting into the models. So I think that little bit of help would go a long way.
So also go ahead.
Watsy knocked it out of the park with support. I mean, they would send posters that you could fill out and hang up in the store.
Yeah, exactly.
They would send free promo minis to give away to everybody that showed up to play. For the tournaments, they would send prize support. And some of the other ones I did, Mongoose was pretty good about sending stuff like that, or they would put up PDF files that you could print out and stuff. But yeah, and now Privateer Press was good, but you had the store actually had to purchase.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The tournament kits, which was okay if you're gonna, because you have to charge an entry fee. So basically, you get your money back for that plus some. And they would send, prize support and stuff for that, medals and stuff like that. But yeah, it was. You have to have, prize support and something to draw people in. Like when I would do Magic the Gathering demos, I had these little booster packs they would give us to hand out, which would have, not any rare cards or anything, but some of them would be promo cards. That's the only way you could get them. So. But and my shop, the shop I had at the time, they were the most awesome, and I'm so sad that when the guy he sold it, and then the guy that bought it was really good. So, because he was a gamer himself, but his wife got pregnant with twins and he had to sell it because he had to go back to work full time. And the people that bought it out was another card shop out of Louisville, and they just run it into the ground. There's no support for any kind of wargaming or D&D or any of that stuff. There's a section, I think the last time I was there was 2 years ago. There's a little section about 3 feet wide, about 4, maybe 4.5 feet tall, of anything that's not card related.
Right.
So
all right, Alder, your turn.
What's the question again?
7.
7.
Yes.
Is what would be an ideal program? Not one that could magically give you time to do it, but that would have something that would be an ideal kind of program like that. And maybe you don't know. I mean, I don't know either. That's why I'm asking.
Not really. Yes, I don't really know. It's more to me to do it. It'd have to be the game. I mean, that's what it's all about. If you're not fanatical about the game, then the passion's never going to come across, and you're not going to have that drive.
Right. All right. Thanks, guys.
And people see that. If
yes,
they can tell if you're just there, just going, yeah, here's this game. Yeah, you can do it this way. You can do it that way.
Yep.
Or you guys are like, guys, you really got to check. This is so cool.
Yeah.
They can tell when somebody's passionate about something. Because I mean, I don't know how many times at Gen Con that I've walked up to somebody doing a demo that looked cool, but they were so disinterested in actually even running the demo that I'm like, okay, I'm not interested. I move on. So there goes, that's a possible sale that they've lost just because their demo people had no enthusiasm.
Yeah.
My wife's in the background going, Bueller, Bueller. She's killing me. You're killing me, Smalls.
Mac, I'm going to have to drag you to Gen Con one of these years.
Yes, he has to go once.
You got to go once to experience the running of the nerds.
The best time we had going, because it used to be just me and the guys, but then when my whole family started going, we went on the 50th, all of us. And we set up a schedule for the kids and for us so we could all actually play something we wanted. And we had an absolute blast.
Yeah, it's big, but you know what? It's big, and there's something for everybody there. You don't have to do it all, and it's just an experience.
Oh yeah, plus I've made so many friends because the Kentucky Fried Gamer Group. We used to run games at the Ram the Wednesday before Gen Con every year, and we met so many people. And we had companies that would donate stuff for us to give out.
That's cool.
And of course, a lot of those, like Troll Lord Games was one of them. We got to know the Lord Trolls pretty good. They're hilarious, especially when you get them around Tom Fat Dragon. Oh my gosh, they're the ones that actually introduced me to Gary Gygax because they were good buddies with him.
That's cool.
Oh man, I'm thinking my zombies are done. I'm not going to add any more detail. I got glowing green eyes, and they're good.
They need blood.
Well,
just get an old toothbrush, dip it in some red, and just flick at it.
Well, I could do that too, but I got too many models on the table.
Right. Everybody can use a little blood on them. Oh, yeah, who do we have here? Slothmeister. Hello, Slothmeister on Twitch. What's happening? Happy New Year.
I know who that is.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, you're one up on the rest of us then.
That's gonna say he's not going to share either.
That's my local buddy. Up here, Mac. I told him about the stream, and I know he's got a backlog of minis to paint. So
if you don't have a backlog of minis to paint, you're not a gamer.
That's right. What are you doing?
Buy some more.
That is true.
My oldest, he's big into painting now. He paints every single day, and he's way surpassed my ability at painting. And he's like, well, you just got to paint more. I said, really? Make time. But yeah,
that's really what it is. You do have to make the time for it, even if it's just a half hour.
Exactly. So.
Yeah. Half hour. Good. Let's not talk about that backlog, he says. No.
He says, I've got a shelf of shame. I said, have you looked at my basement of shame?
No. We don't say that on this show. It's a shelf of opportunity.
Yeah, I got a basement of opportunity.
Yes, you do. A basement of opportunity. There you go. Okay. It's not shame. It's opportunity.
Basement of possibilities.
There you go. See?
See, Mac, you've already made my day.
That's the gaming equivalent of turn that frown upside down and put on your happy hat.
There you go.
It's like I said when we first started doing these, when Eric and I started doing them. There's a silver lining on everything. COVID sucked, but you know what? It got Eric and I on, and a lot of people on the computers.
We painted a lot of minis in that winter.
Yeah, we did. We painted a whole lot of stuff.
I have a whole lot that I didn't finish from that winter, but
yeah, that's
I've got a crap ton of partially painted things, and that's what I'm trying to do tonight. It's like I'm calling these let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Here's a good goal since it's New Year's. Goal for New Year's to paint every day. Yep. Like I said, even if it's just 30 minutes. Progress is progress.
Yep. Even if you just put a wash on.
Yep.
That's one less thing that you'll have to do when you do get an opportunity to sit down and paint.
Well, I'm going to put these
put a
guys
wash
on,
on
their
every
bases.
morning.
There you go. I think I'm going to put these guys on their bases and then put blood on them. That way, if it drips.
Oh,
Ooh, good.
I may get
Hey,
the
Matt.
E6000 out and do some guts dripping.
there you go. Yes.
I get
Post up the invite link again.
Okay.
D, if
Oh,
you
they
want to
got
get in. I know
buried.
you got a camera. I know you got a mic. It's probably buried in the comments now. So
Yeah, it is. It's way up top, but I just reposted
Can you
it.
pin it?
Not from here because it goes to
Okay.
all the platforms.
Ah,
'cause I know that's Dylan. You remember Dylan, and
Oh yeah.
he's been doing a lot of board game minis, and he's kind of like me. He likes his board games because of the minis.
Right.
I'm even gonna begin to talk about the 9 core boxes I have of Zombicide
Well,
that's something
Eric,
I've never played.
and some.
And the next one will be here in a couple of months.
Yeah, I'm saving up for that one already.
no, he's talking about the cowboy one that'll be there,
Kickstarter, yeah.
Well, that one, yeah. That's right. That'll be here soon.
and then you'll get the Marvel one.
I remember when that was out. I was like, man, I don't need no cowboy zombies. And then I was like, oh, maybe I need some cowboy zombies.
Man, I might need some
Yeah.
cowboy zombies.
I backed it mainly so I could use that if I wanted to do the Wild West version of Last Days, the rules they brought out.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Then as soon
yeah.
as they released the steampunk expansion to it as well, then that was like, yeah, okay.
Do
you got
they
me.
do they have something like that in Ragers, Mac?
Yes, they have I guess it's maybe the advanced book, or it might have been the Kickstarter book. It's got
okay. I know
all
they
of
did
the-
medieval, right?
Yeah, no, it's got all of the different genres. So yes, I did it for the same reason, Alder, except I did it for the steampunk models to join Twisted.
Got it.
Hey, you were on it. That's the one draw. That was one of the biggest draws for me for 3D printing.
Oh,
The
here we go.
variety of models.
I'm twitching already, Mac.
You're talking about 3D printing?
Yes.
Yeah. Come on, you need to get you an 8K mono screen. Have you seen the prints coming off of those? Oh my goodness. 0 lines. 0.
Wow. Yeah, my goal for this winter, the new year, one of my goals is to totally overhaul and rearrange this basement down here so I can set stuff up like that. I have a place for my airbrush. I want to set up a table so eventually I can start doing filming at it. And yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I'd like to think that since Dylan's on here, since he got his, it started me thinking,
There you go. See?
No, well, he
time
said
like
all
the
his stuff is packed up, so.
That's too bad that you had to call your D&D short. You still doing yours, Mac, on Fridays, or are you guys on hiatus with the holidays and stuff?
We're just on break for the holidays. We'll start back next week. We are actually coming up on a year. Again. Huh?
No, I can hear him.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think maybe it's you that's freezing.
Yeah.
It might be because I'm just doing my my phone, And
you
being in
just
your
keep
basement.
blaming me. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, we're still.
Mike.
That's right. That's okay. We're still meeting. We're coming up on a year, which is kind of cool because I've got
cool.
Let's see. I went out on a limb and I let 2 more people join. I was real hesitant about it, but I I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people out of 8 that pretty much have never played, or the last time they played, they were 13.
Okay.
And they're all grown. So I didn't want the people, and a couple of them are, there's 2 pairs of them that are a dad and a son. And I just, I wanted to give them the opportunity to do it. And I just told them, I said, listen, if it gets too much with 8, I'm just going to have to drop 2 people. That's just all there is to it. But everybody was willing and receptive to at least giving it a shot. So we've had a couple sessions and everything seems to be pretty good. We're doing well, but we'll be a year just coming up in February.
The good thing about having 8 people, Mac, if only 6 of them show up, you still got a group.
Yep. I'm a little bit merciless on that one, though. I'm like, if you don't show up, I'm not running a side adventure. Sorry.
Well, I don't run a side. I just tell them, say they stayed at the end. They were sick.
There you go.
Sick. I make them make constitution rolls.
If cough due to cold.
Yep.
COVID got them.
COVID got them. That's right.
Did you see somebody made a COVID beholder model?
No, I didn't see
and
that.
Put it out. I've got to find it and get it printed out because I've got to use it.
So one thing I've started doing with my painting, because I have so much stuff to paint, is my whole thing is I want everything on the board painted because I like the whole theme, right? I'm a big picture kind of guy with everything built and painted and cool terrain. So I have been speeding up my painting and being less concerned about some details on my not favorite models. My absolute favorite ones that I love, I spend lots of time on those, but the rest of them, I just bang them out.
Tabletop.
Yes. And the ones I don't bang out, I send to a commission painter so he can paint them for me. I keep losing my little nozzle thing. Oh, look, we might actually make it to midnight. Bunch of mad animals that we are. Crazy people.
I won't. I'll get drug off, I know.
Well, my wife's at work.
Not to say that I won't come back and paint, but
yeah, my wife's at work, so I don't really have a choice.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was either paint till midnight down here or go upstairs and watch the Rocky Marathon with the wife.
Well, I mean, that's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible, but I don't need to watch it all the time. I know what happens.
Yeah. Adrian!
Yep.
Kind of like somebody watching Titanic. Hey, spoiler, the ship sinks.
Yeah. Yeah, she tricked me not that long ago to watching that. Tricked me.
Hey, if she ever tries to get you to watch The English Patient, just go ahead and shoot yourself now.
Well, she got me once with Les Mis. Came home from work, said, "Want to watch a Hugh Jackman movie?" I was like, "Yeah, let's watch Wolverine."
Totally. Oh man, that was dirty. That was so dirty.
I was like, she turns it on. It's him singing. I was like, "Wait a second."
Wolverine doesn't sing. What's going on here?
Something's not right.
She likes tricking me that way.
Somebody's messed with the timeline.
That was an ultimate bait and switch right there.
Oh, I'm telling you. That's okay.
I mean, that was such a good bait and switch. You can't even be mad at her for that. That was good.
No.
No, that was good. You want to watch a Hugh Jackman movie?
Oh, I know.
That was really good.
Reeled him in.
Well, you know what? I can get her. I'll say, you want to watch a Kevin Bacon movie, and I'll put on X-Men First Class.
There you go.
See, touche. Sounds lovely.
Yep.
Oh, I'm loving
Uh-oh. She must have heard me.
Oh, is she coming?
You're in trouble now.
If we're watching Kevin Bacon, we're watching Footloose.
Yeah.
There it is. You're in trouble, Eric.
We're watching Footloose if we're watching the Bacon.
So you can watch them
Mary,
dance
let's watch
angry.
some
Yeah, we're
Footloose.
gonna dance it out.
Dance angry
That's right.
in a barn.
Watch that guy that looks nothing like him do gymnastics in a barn.
Come on down here, Mary. I'll watch Footloose with you. You don't have to listen to those haters.
Hey, I like
Will you
Footloose.
dance? Okay, but you can watch it with me, but are you gonna dance with me?
No.
I can play the bass line.
All right,
one
I'll
of
go
the-
with that.
That's one of the songs we play. It's actually got a killer bass line.
Some Kenny Loggins.
Yeah, I mean he's a
Master of the
ridiculous
soundtrack.
musician. He's a fantastic musician. So
And he's got a nice beard.
okay, sure.
Okay, Eric. Man crush.
That's okay, Eric.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll go ahead and give it up, and y'all can razz me. We've been watching Hallmark Christmas movies every night.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
jeez.
So hey, you know why
That's
I'm
all right.
reading tonight? Because
you watched
Hallmark
Hallmark
Christmas
Christmas
movies.
That's right.
You
That is
needed.
It's
You
a
were
give
getting-
and take.
That
You
is
know what I'm getting ready
okay.
to say.
Man, that's a lot of pain. Just a pain.
You had to take a break because you were getting too much happiness, right?
To
Yeah,
feel
that's
good.
it.
To feel good. Wow.
Hey, at least the one we watched last night had Al from Tool Time in it. He was a
Oh,
bad
there
guy.
you go.
He was
He was
actually
a bad guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's like a land developer trying to develop this Christmas place.
That'll be enough of that. There are no bad guys in Hallmark movies. That's unacceptable.
You want more?
There's stuff in there still, I think.
Well, I'm gonna go upstairs and start movie 2.
Movie 2.
That's right.
The next in the Rocky series.
This is the one. 3's with Mr. T, right?
3 is with Clubber Lang.
Clubber.
Clubber Lang.
Pity the fool.
That's right. I pity the fool.
My kid's like 4. It's like if he dies.
Oh, with
dies.
Dolph
Oh,
Lundgren.
yeah, man. Everybody loves Dolph.
I must break
Dolph
you.
is
That's
awesome,
my
man.
favorite one.
Especially
You need to go
because he
watch
put
you say,
Sylvester
hey, you want to watch
Stallone in
the
the
Dolph
hospital.
Lundgren movie?
Yeah.
Expendables.
Put Stallone in the hospital.
Yep.
Mhm.
And what's her face? His wife in that?
Talia Shire, Adrian.
No, for
Oh, you're talking
Dolph-
about Bridget Nielsen.
that's it. Thank you. Yeah, Bridget Nielsen. Red Sonja.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was such a terrible movie.
Yep.
Such
and
a
I'd
terrible
watch it
movie that I
again.
loved it.
Oh, yeah.
Loved it.
All those 80s barbarian movies were horrible, but good in the same time.
Sword and the Sorcerer with Lee
Beastmaster.
Horsley.
That's
my
Beastmaster, man, I
I
love
love
Beastmaster.
Beastmaster, man.
I got to meet that cast at Gen Con one year. They were up there.
Oh, wow.
Beastmaster
They
was the
were
bomb.
so cool. It was.
Now, the TV show they
Yeah.
made in the 90s, not so much.
Oh,
No, that wasn't
let's
so
not talk
good.
about that abomination. That'd be like talking
Oh.
about Galactica 1980.
Oh, yeah.
Man, the hate is flowing. It is flowing.
Not that I didn't watch every episode. Now, mind you, Automan.
Ooh,
I remember
yeah.
Auto Man. Alder,
Manimal.
did you have all these shows?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure. Manimal, yeah, I remember
Manimal?
Manimal.
I was trying to talk her into Manimal after Knight Rider. She was like, "What?" She thought I was making that up. I'm like, "No, that was a show."
One of my favorite shows that they did back then was a show. Does anybody remember a show called Werewolf?
Oh yeah.
What
Fox,
they had,
right?
Chuck Connors was the evil werewolf.
Yeah.
That was a great show.
I hate evil werewolves. I like my werewolves nice.
Well, he was a nice werewolf.
Oh, okay.
The main guy was a nice werewolf, but Chuck Connors played a character called Scorsese that was an evil werewolf.
Gotcha.
That just reminded me. I've been trying to get her since Halloween on Amazon to watch Silver Bullet with me because she's never seen it.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't Prime, and I just noticed the other day it's Prime now.
We watched that back in October. It was on. I got the kids to watch it with me.
That's a good one.
Oh, it's a great one. Back when Gary Busey was in his prime.
I was about to say, I think everybody
she calls him the guy with the teeth. I'm like,
watch
he's
Gary
got big teeth.
Everybody needs to watch Gary Busey kill a werewolf, right?
Yep.
And little Corey Haim.
Yep.
I can hear the theme music all the way down here.
Are you going to get up and start running around?
Yeah, I'm going to run up the stairs a couple times.
All right.
Get up to the top of the stairs. Now, I actually like both those movies. The sequel I liked a lot too.
They did the sequel very good, very well. I mean, it was done good, and the actors, I mean, that they picked did good jobs.
Yeah. I did see the remake, but it wasn't very memorable. Didn't have the same flavor.
No, it doesn't have that 80s vibe. I mean,
yeah,
Roddy McDowell. Okay,
the campiness.
Yes, I mean, and Chris Sarandon, man, nobody could play a suave, cocky vampire like he could.
Oh yeah.
And the music, I love the music. I think it was Brad Fiedel did the music soundtrack, the score to that, which I love that soundtrack.
Man, I'm doing a good job tonight. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models done.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still working on one.
I know. I'm painting a face.
I've got 12 done and on the base.
I mean, I got some red on them.
Yeah, I still got a clear coat and base.
Now, to be fair, I'd already had these half done, so.
Well, I did too.
But I feel good about getting them done, so. What time is it? Oh. All right.
It's fast approaching 2022. Pretty soon we'll be in the future with Alder.
Well,
I know,
you will
right?
be.
Oh yeah, I'll be in the future before you will, Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's way behind the times. He's back in the Wild West. He's going to make an exodus for the future.
Oh man. Yeah, I got to give some dings for that. That was good.
Oh, man.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try and go brave the January 1st sales.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Before the snow.
Man.
I got to hit my other junkie store. They're having sales.
Oh, the comic shop?
Yeah. I got to hit those dollar bins. And
it was 65 degrees here in Kentucky, and I'm like, where's our snow?
Snow? What's that?
Yeah, no, right?
Don't know
where you're at, if it was to snow down there, that would be bad.
I'm with Alder though. I'm good without it.
Nope.
I only like it when I'm
here.
off. That's what I say. I've been off since the Thursday before Christmas. So I've been off for almost 16 days. because I had surgery, but so that's been, I don't want to go back to work Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go back to work either, but bills
I'll
to
just
pay.
stay home and paint.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay home and paint. Good.
I'm sure my boss would understand. Not.
Well, maybe if you invited him over to paint with you, he might.
I don't know. He's under a lot of pressure right now, which flows downhill to me.
Understood.
But it's okay. I can get it done. Well, I may leave the stream up, but I think I'm gonna log my camera off. Go in here and see what the whiff is doing.
Get ready to transition in.
I guess.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, my bride is at work, so she'll text me at midnight.
Mine retired about 3 years ago, so.
Yeah, mine works night shifts, so we have a very weird family dynamic.
I can understand that.
Wahaha.
Dorma. Ooh, that's looking good, man.
Oh, I like it.
Is that the burnt red?
There you go.
You using the burnt red?
I know. I did on his chest. On his head, I'm using an oldie.
Oh, yeah.
Red. Wow.
Red.
And I'm surprised at turning that bright on a black base coat.
You mean you didn't zenithal prime it?
No.
If you're ever looking for, so there's a the plaid paint equivalent to that is Tuscan red. If you ever need to do a whole bunch.
Oh, speaking of Tuscan, anybody watch the Book of Boba Fett?
Nope.
Yep.
La 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 la.
I'm just gonna say I love it.
Very cool. Yes.
That's
I liked how it filled in some of the gaps, shall we say.
Yep, absolutely.
Answered some questions.
And still answering questions.
I'm getting it ready, Mac.
Oh, you getting it ready?
Getting it ready.
There you go.
So I can cheers you that way, I guess.
What team is that?
I'm in Chicago.
Oh, Blackhawks.
At the Hawks.
I'm a Red Wings.
Oh, let's not. We can just stop right now.
Do I need to kick him off the stream?
No, they were arch enemies for a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
It was like when Chelios left Chicago and went to Detroit. That was
he's still there. He works in the office now.
Yeah, but when he left there and went there, it's like, those are going to be good games to watch when they play Chicago with him coming back.
I like all the original teams though from back in the day.
Oh yeah.
I don't know anything about hockey. I live at the beach.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I lived in Detroit for a long time for about 5 or 6 years when I was real little because my dad was a mechanic that worked on the big rigs.
Oh, the Red Wings were so good back then too.
Oh my gosh. And then they went through a down period, and then when I started, getting into them again back in the 90s then they won back-to-back Stanley Cups.
Yeah.
That was yay. And then there's the Bungles.
They're doing all right this year.
Yeah, they're not doing too bad. They've got some decent wins. Got some bad losses though, so at least I get to watch my Wildcats play in a bowl game tomorrow, so I'm happy. So, well, gentlemen, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to leave the studio.
Sir. Thank you for joining us, and have a happy New Year.
You all have a happy New Year too. And hey, Mac, what nights do you all do your regular paint thing?
We don't do a regular one anymore. We're probably gonna start this up. We were talking about, we haven't decided yet, but we were talking about every month or every other month. When we were doing them regularly, it was great, but it just got to be too much between recording the show, doing the show, doing the paint thing. So, but we like getting together with everybody. So I think we're gonna.
Yeah, I keep bugging Jim about doing his. He used to do his lunch thing, and I was like, man, when you gonna start doing that again? He's like, well, soon. And it's like, you're not even doing any creating. You're just gaming. Stop it. You're making me jealous.
Stop your gaming.
Stop your gaming and build something.
Create for me, Jim. Create.
Yes. All right, gentlemen.
All right.
Have a happy New Year.
All right.
Happy New Year. Thanks for coming on.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Down to the hardcore.
The OGs.
That's right. The OG.
That's easy for me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just about thinking, I should go and have some lunch. 12:30.
Right.
It'll be our lunchtime. Getting a bit peckish. What's the time there now?
What do you got?
11:30 p.m. for me.
Well, I'm an hour behind you.
It was funny today because I talk to Peter on a regular basis. And between trying to figure out what time it is, where Alder is, where Eric is, and where Peter is, I just set it on my clock. So now and James in the UK. So my clock goes South Carolina, Chicago, London, Perth, Sydney.
You need to get like in the old 70s newsroom drama shows where they had like 10 clocks up on the wall.
Yeah, all the old round lighthouse for the blind clocks that you had at school. Yeah.
I know where we can get a clock like that for you.
But I can't carry those around though. Of course, I could put them right here at my desk. That would work. That would definitely work.
I think I seen something like that on Redbubble.
Uh-oh.
Just hang a sign of what city it is underneath it.
That's it. One clock for all the different time zones of the followers.
Yeah.
You're only going to need 24 max. Put it that way.
Well, there's one fire in his hands.
How to get a crate for my Shrike. Hopefully it's not too tall, so I can keep him from falling over. It's downside to those metal ones when they when they're
pin the leg,
standing on one foot. I usually will just put something on their base to rest them on.
Yeah. Who was it? The one I think it was Kirsty on the forum, on the Minions forum, had the same issue with it bending, and just put a little pin basically down. I think it was the front of his leg or something. So gave it a bit of support. That. Yeah, and it looked, you wouldn't know it wasn't part of the model.
Yeah,
it just gives it that support.
I think I might have to go with a barrel.
Only been to I can hear the music still. Only been to Philly once in my life, and we went to PAX Unplugged the second year they had that there, and that's late November, and of course she had to run up the stairs.
I've only been through.
You got to do that.
I've only been through Philly. on a train.
Okay. Then we actually went in that museum at the top of those stairs. Very nice museum. Of course, I'm going to enjoy any art museum. So
I can't imagine why.
since I spent so many years memorizing that stuff for schooling.
Whoops, knocked him over. Yeah, I have 2 Lancers, Alder, and one of mine is I've got to pin his back legs because the weight of him is just dragging him down. My other one is fine though. That's weird.
Yep.
I don't have any problem with the other one.
That happened to mine too.
Do you have the Lancer?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't remember who all you had.
The only ones I don't have, I think. Well, there's a lot of the single ones, but the only faction box that I don't have are those dirty little Jawa creepy.
Easy, buddy.
What? The best things in the game.
They are. The Urkin are the best, man. They're my favorite part of the game, and they're awful, which is why I love them.
You just like that cannon fodder.
I don't really. Yeah, yes and no. I just love the models. I think they're so just characterful. They bring such a cool element to the game.
Exactly.
All right. Good thing I just ordered some new clear bases.
I did too, and I don't know what I did with them. I hid them already, so I wouldn't use them on other stuff.
I have a special tray from the thrift store. It's a silverware tray for your drawer that I keep my
good idea.
Bases sorted in.
Good idea. Another thing I need to do.
Yeah, man. All the little tricks. I have too much stuff to not have all the little tricks.
Bring order to my madness that is my basement. Well, if I could take over my son's room, I'd have a lot more room for organizing.
That's what I told Fernando, man. I'm like, you're 17, bro. Move out. I can use the space. I'm just kidding. I like him.
Can he still hear you?
Yeah, he's right behind me.
All right.
He's a good kid. We adopted him 12 years ago. Long time ago. Little kid with an awful bowl cut. It was terrible. It was the worst haircut ever.
I think most little kids do have the that traditional bowl cut.
No, I mean, this was legit. The girl that cut his hair, she was putting a bowl on his head and cutting it.
Wow. She's got the Mo Howard haircut, huh?
He totally had the Mo Howard haircut.
Well, I got the hands done.
Well, that's something. Hey, you're ahead of Nate. That's my oldest son.
Oh, has Nate got this one too?
No, I got him Thanos for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
And I told him when I gave him to him, I said, all right, now it's Christmas Day. Go home, get him together and painted. He did get him put together, but he's not painted yet. But you're ahead of him. He doesn't have any paint on him. So,
yeah, I may have to stop and think about the color scheme some more.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today, that I like the old color scheme.
I do.
costume is, I don't know if you can pull it off.
Yeah, and like even his face, they painted him or they used to draw his face in a weird, almost flamey looking way.
Yeah.
For those old Kirby days of, art.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if I can pull it off. I can try it. I can always just black bomb it again.
Yep.
But I think I got enough done on him that he's playable.
Well, he was playable when you put him together.
Yeah. I mean, the way he is now is basically how he's painted. He's just the flame, of course, is a little more yellow, but I don't know if I like him with the black jumpsuit. I want those classic colors.
Yeah.
Make them pop out. That's why I like this model of Gene.
Yeah.
With the classic green and yellow.
Bright colors. It feels like the comic books have gone all grimdark, instead of all the bright colors.
Or my Quicksilver. I went old school with him. Right here he goes.
Yeah. I still think you need to get another Quicksilver, and you need to paint him like Whizzer from the Squadron Supreme. Just because I think Whizzer's the worst but coolest. He was a cool character, but man, really, you're gonna make a speedster superhero named Whizzer and put him in a yellow costume? That's just wrong. There goes Whizzer. He's fast like a cow peeing on a flat rock,
Oh man,
that's just wrong. It was just wrong, man. Do you have the bobbies, Alder?
Yep. Yeah, they were one of my favorites to paint. Loved painting them.
Oh, you posted a picture of them. I don't know why I asked you that. Dude. Did you get the metal ones or the resin ones?
Metal ones. I just did it like a metallic undercoat and then just a thin, several blue washes over the top. And so the metallic still sort of came through and it really gave it a nice finish.
I have metal and resin ones. I like the metal ones better. I feel like the resin ones are just, especially because some of them have their arms are sticking way out.
Yep.
I feel like it's just kind of like I'm going to break them off.
Yep.
And I say that just as I'm getting ready to put one of my bobbies on the base and he's metal and I just popped his arm off.
But you popped his arm off where the joint is, isn't it? It's just going to be glued back on. Whereas with a resin, it could break anywhere.
That's right. That's very true.
Cool.
Very, very true.
Trying a lot more washes lately.
Yeah.
With the painting, so doing the zenithal highlights first and then just layering up with very thin washes. So I've been mixing up on the
I like the green you picked for Oliver's hat.
Yes. It's come out quite well. I don't know if it will.
Yeah, I just like the green is really bright. Yeah. I like that.
So don't know if it's going. I'll put pictures up later, but nice. Managed to blend on his back of his arm there quite well as well. It came quite well.
I love that model, the metal one. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's it's like so chunky in the hand.
Yep. What are you laughing at, Eric?
Oh, I just had a very bad thought. You guys will gang up on me if I repeat it.
Oh dear.
You're talking about
Twisted? No, don't pick on
Twisted.
Twisted.
Well, I was going to pick on your faction there. You said you like the color, that green color. I was gonna say I'd like it with a little bit of red after Lancelot beats his head in.
Not Oliver, buddy boy.
I'm trying to pick a fight.
So that big fist is going to go straight through his head.
That's right. You can scrap with Bill and maybe come out on top. But we had, oh my gosh, we had the best game when it was actually at Coastal Con when we were at the Holiday Inn. We had slowed down and Raul and I were just playing a game, and I just organized all of the skills too, and now I can't remember the name of it. I think it's the move through skill that Oliver has, where he basically charges through and knocks everybody like an inch.
Oh
out of
yeah, that barreling through type.
Yeah, well, there were 4 servants of the engine on one of the little walkways from miniature scenery. And I moved Oliver through them, and he went through all of them and knocked all of them off of the walkway. It was awesome.
I'm speed painting now, so I feel like I got a lot.
So you feel like you got what?
Slapping it on.
You lagged there, so
Yeah, you dropped out there.
So you trying to blame me? I see what's been going on here tonight, Eric. I'm so glad I don't have to go to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
I'm so glad I don't have to go to work tomorrow morning.
Yes, that's a good thing.
I got a 2-day off. Holy cow.
That's good. That's good. You can practice with your bell.
Practice with my bell.
Practice with your bell. I am so glad I picked these up. I'm going to post some pictures of these. I picked up, oh gosh, I can't even remember his name now. He's from Walsung.
Yep.
Oh, which one? I can't remember his name. He's the one that comes with the hunting basset hounds.
Oh, yes.
And
I know the one you mean, but yeah.
And I am so going to put these basset hounds with Aberline.
Yep.
Because I think that would be hilarious. And they're so cool. I don't even care about the model itself. Although he'll fit nicely. It's this one. He'll fit nicely into the world. He's not quite as, the Walsung ones aren't quite as dark.
No. It's a little bit different, more fantasy with the story. They're sort of elves and halflings. I love the halfling mafia.
Oh, man, me too. I've got a ton of them.
Yeah.
You said you've played it, haven't you?
Yeah.
I haven't
played it. I haven't played it for a while, but yep. It's not bad. It works well with multiple people, actually. It works. That's something it is very good at.
Oh, okay. I haven't.
The card deck and everything with it, you can.
Right.
You're supposed to go around a certain way, but you've got to deck it. You can bid essentially to try it. If you want the next turn, you can try and bid for it and stuff. So.
Okay.
It can work.
I've looked and looked and looked at the rule book just to pick it up because I like rule books anyway.
Yep.
I don't know how. It doesn't seem like it's really out there that much. And I could be totally wrong. It could have a huge following. I don't know, but it just doesn't seem like
I don't think there is a lot of following for it. So around, but yeah, I just love the minis.
Oh yeah,
Steampunk minis, and yeah, the fantasy style to it as well.
Yep. All right, here's the tricky part. All right, I think I got everybody. Oh, look at that. We got 8 minutes.
Woohoo!
8 minutes until we move into the future with Alder.
We'll be in the same year.
Yeah, we'll finally be in the same year.
Yep. And then I'm going to go and get some lunch, I think. I think he's looking pretty good.
Yeah, man, I like it. I can't wait to see pictures posted up.
Yep.
Did you ever pick up any of the Infamy stuff?
No, I didn't hear about that until sort of recently, really. So
I didn't either. I stumbled on the models maybe last year, and there were a few of them I liked. It seems like the initial run of them. So this guy was an initial run of the Frank, and it's almost like all the models were smaller in the first iteration, and then there were some alternate sculpts, and they were regular 32 millimeter size. So I don't know what that was all about.
Okay.
There's one Henrietta Jekyll, and there's significant size difference between the two.
Yep. Okay.
But they're pretty cool models. I really like them. There's some really neat ones. And it was for, I don't know what happened with the game itself. It was called The Big Smoke. And I don't know. It was Kickstarter. I think there was some problems delivering, and
yep.
But I don't know what all happened to it from there. There was never a printed rule book. Otherwise, I would already have it. But I think I downloaded the rules. The website is gone now, so you can't get them anymore. But I think I had already downloaded them. I hope I did, because I'd like to still have them, at least just to read. Because I'm a rule book junkie.
Oh, yes.
All right. Did you glue on there, little Erkin friend? Yay.
No friend of Eric's, though.
Oh, he loves them. He loves them.
Love to smash them.
Terrified of them. little tiny guys in mass just rushing you. It's amazing. I got this guy done to go with the rest of the tentacles. Because he's yucky.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I think he was from the Conan board game. That's what I was saying earlier. I think that's where he came from. I picked him up off eBay. Evil Bay. All right, I'm going to go get my New Year's drink.
Speaking of Kickstarter, I think I saw, I don't know when it's going to be, but they're doing, for Gloomhaven, they're doing a minis Kickstarter for all 3 games.
Okay.
And I think a lot of people are wondering what record is he going to break this time. But I thought generic enough for fantasy figures, and I think they're supposed to be doing the monsters too. That may be something good to pick up.
For what? I didn't hear you.
I don't think you'll need a fantasy mini again, but I was saying, speaking of Kickstarters, they're doing a Gloomhaven Kickstarter for minis for all the characters in all 3 games. I think monsters included. That's going to be a massive minis Kickstarter.
Is it going to be so many?
Yeah, so many mini.
So many minis.
And they're already predicting what's the record. What record is he going to break? Because the last one, I think, what was it, like 13 million, I think? He's top 3 overall on Kickstarter.
Wow. Well, we broke a record tonight. 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Here, I'll switch up. So
longest stream ever. Now I'm cross-eyed from painting these models. The only thing I painted from the beginning was the 2 beagles. Everything else had a bunch of paint on it already. So
you're just doing washes or something?
No, I was. I had some line work to do on the bobbies, and then I had already put the washes and contrasts on the Irkin. I was just doing a little bit of highlighting on him.
A little crooked there.
There you are. There you are.
My camera doesn't want to stay up.
I'm kind of embarrassed about showing my desk. Look at Alder's desk. It's all clean.
It's because I move everything off first.
push it off
Out
to
of
the
camera
sides.
shot.
Oh, be quiet.
Well,
bringing in the new year.
The fireworks are starting. That's what he's barking at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I feel kind of accomplished. I got, quite a bit done on him.
You actually did. You got a lot of, for the size of that model, you got a lot of paint on.
I mean, here, I'll show you this is the size brush I was using for a while.
This is my house brush.
Instead of using, where's my camera? This one. A little tiny one.
Oh, no, you should have used that one. You definitely should have used that one.
I'd still be painting his head. So, yeah, I got quite a bit done.
You did. That's a lot of red on him. He's definitely playable like that. Oh, see, yeah. That's my wife.
Yeah, I may have to put some purple, old school purple on him, though. I think it'd just make them. I don't know. I think I like the brighter colors for him versus this newer, darker tone.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute because I have to talk to my wife.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the purple.
Because I like her more than you guys. I'm
sorry. You got 1 minute. 1 minute, and you're in the future. And then I'm behind.
You won't be in the future. Hey, Happy New Year on the East Coast. Hey, Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers. Happy New Year.
Yay. It's only water, but cheers.
Yes, I'm online. It's my wife. Say hi. Hi.
Hello from the further in the future.
Yeah, Alder's in the future. He's been in 2022 for 13 hours, so we haven't let him tell us anything about the future.
No spoilers.
So. If we ever need advice, though.
If we ever need advice, so we can do some lottery tickets or something, we're gonna call Alder. But Eric's not in the new year yet.
Oh.
So we are a mess of trying to celebrate the new year online.
Everybody's doing their own. These are it's not a picture. My friends I'm here with.
Hello, friends. Oh, look, there's Todd. He decided to join us.
I'm not gonna lie, they ran in with 9 seconds.
With 9 seconds? There he is. What's happening, Todd?
He's in the past with me.
Yeah, he's in the past. All these people in the past.
Okay, well,
I think he's asleep.
kiss.
Love you.
That's not a kiss.
Oh,
Come
look
on,
at that.
Mac. Do it properly.
Aw.
Live streamed too.
Yeah.
That was live streamed.
Do it again.
All right, babe. I'll talk to you later. Huh?
I'm kissing.
Definitely. I don't have a cool hat though, like you do. Yeah, the fireworks are going off here because the dogs are barking. Are you there, Clem? He's just staring. He's kind of creepy, actually.
Yeah, it's like he's asleep.
There he goes. There he goes.
He moved. Okay, I was a little concerned. Maybe he was dead.
Oh, okay. He's changed locations.
He's trying to figure out what he's doing.
Do you see on mine? See the fireworks?
Oh yeah, I can see him a little bit.
I mean, if I can see him, then you'll be able to see him outside.
Yeah, I'll be able to see him out the back door. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. I'm gonna log us off the live part, and just hang on a second, babe. I'm gonna log us off the live part, but you fellas can stick around for a second. Happy New Year. We will see you guys next week.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
I got to do the mute. I was totally not ready. This is way later than it's
We've
supposed
been
to
on
be.
so
Here we
long,
go.
we forgot
Here we-
how to do.